CTOS is groundbreaking technology. We're promoting efficiency, comfort, and safety, dedicated to protecting you and
citizens of the gaming community. You have heard enough lies. It is time to hear the truth. Watch Dogs is not the game that was advertised to us. We have played it. It is not next gen. It is proof that corporate will tell you anything. You are vulnerable. One game has done exactly what we have warned you about. Now is the time to wake up.
So, this is what happens when you way overhype and create a marketing machine that completely misleads customers on what they're about to get when the game is finally released after delays and a hush-hush conspiracy theory about a graphics downgrade. We get Watch Dogs. Now, it's not a fucking terrible game as the underbelly of the internet would have you believe right now, because they're going batshit crazy, and they should. Honestly, we should give Ubisoft some fucking shit over not delivering on their original promise. I mean, look at this comparison. Here's the graphics from the E3 preview, and here's the actual graphics and animations and things. It's bullshit, clearly. I mean, the game does look good at night in the rain, but it's just not next gen. In fact, infamous Second Son looks better and has better physics than this game does. Now, I'm sorry guys, it took me a long time to get to this review. I had a lot of stuff happening, and I'm fixing to go to E3 like tomorrow. I'm still packing. In fact, there's some luggage right there. So, let's get to Watch Dogs. It's not fucking the worst game ever, okay? People that are rating it 0, 1, 2, 3 are extremely dishonest. They're little fuckers, okay?
Are you serious? $10 million a year and you can't catch a fucking ball? Kill yourselves, you pieces of shit.
Well, you play as Aiden, whose niece is killed in an ordered hit. Aiden then turns into the vigilante who can use his smartphone and hack into the CTOS system and do some crazy shit with the open world city that we've not seen before in an open world game. He can mess with the traffic lights. He can pop up, road blockers up and down. He can even blow up steam pipes underground, which looks fucking cool. And all of this stuff is actually pretty fun. It's a new wrinkle on the open world genre, and I really enjoyed playing through that. That unique thing is great, even though the rest of the CTOS gameplay breaks down to essentially one button press to neutralize enemies, or finding a tower and then finding a little white line to a unlock box in which you unlock, and then you ride cameras to try to find a better angle on that box, and then play a little hacking mini game, which can be fun but annoying sometimes.
No! No, please! Please, God, no! No, God, please! Please, God, why? No! I know one. Oh, no, please. So, we have to give this one, there we go, and then just turn this. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God, why?
Very clever.
Oh, fuck hacking!
So while the new hacking stuff via this, nanny state CTOS system that's been installed in Chicago is fun, it's not quite as deep as we were led to believe. I'd say the biggest problem, the first problem actually, that you notice with Watch Dogs is in the main character. Aiden is just not very fucking interesting. I don't know of anyone's top hero list he'd make. Anyone's.
I can't help you. I'm gonna go.
He's really a walking contradiction and a bit of a fucking asshole when you think about it. Yeah, he's the vigilante, but he doesn't seem to care when he puts his loved ones in jeopardy, and he probably causes far more death and destruction than the bad guys would have ever done if left on their own. And that's the scripted stuff that happens at missions. That's not counting all the shit that you do on the streets. And you know what? That's fine if that's what they were going for. We've played as pieces of shit before in open world games. Unfortunately, just the script and the dialogue, while well voice acted, I'll give it that, is just weak. He's played so straight without any depth whatsoever that we never develop an attachment to this character of any kind. Don't tell me you really love Aiden. I mean, he's just an empty trench coat dealing out vengeance. I never once cared about his mission, and I really just started making up my own emotional scenes for him.
Oh, the music. It's so sad. I mean, look at poor Aiden. Oh, he's homeless. And he's pushing a cart. Oh, sad poor Aiden pushing a shopping cart. This is what his life has now become. Oh no, he dropped it. And he'll never be able to pick it up again. So now, you'll just push it. For the rest of your life, you'll be pushing a shopping cart. Because you're so sad. So sad.
The cliched revenge storyline does little to help either, especially because it lacks creativity in its mission scenarios. Its one saving grace is the number of interesting characters that you meet along the way. You got a hired assassin, Jordy Chin, who is way underutilized.
That's what I have for you.
Sticky bomb.
See, sticky bomb. See, it sticks. Cool, huh?
Cool. You got a tattooed up hacker chick. You got the best one is this gruff junk sculptor, a legendary hacker named T-Bone.
You're gonna pay for that, T-Bone!
Yeah.
With a cool ass booby trap sanctuary.
You okay, man?
And finally, there's the old piece of shit villain who you can't wait to f***ing kill.
Get a chance to talk to your mama? Call your friends? Your girl?
Well, sir, I was in a hurry.
But as soon as the final motivations are revealed, it makes the whole game seem hella dumb. The stakes were so low. There was little to no tension in the actual story. It just seems as if they're saving that for the sequel, as the game's sequel baits so fucking hard. That shit pisses me off. It makes it feel as if it's less of a complete story. So overall, the story is average at best. It's up to the rest of the game to hold up the tile and keep you playing. So does it do that? Yes. As I said in my Amazing Spider-Man 2 review, it's really important for your open world to feel alive. And in that aspect, that's what Watch Dogs succeeds with flying colors. For the first time, your little unimportant NPCs that are walking around, you couldn't do shit with in other games, really. But here, they actually have a bit more character. Yeah, the little CTOS blurbs are you know, tiny and don't give you too much information, but they add a surprising amount of characterization. You'll find them playing complex activities like soccer, fighting, various other things, and it's all enhanced by this game's hands down fantastic animations, which is showcased everywhere from the cutscenes to Aiden himself. He's got these subtle changes in his posture when he goes between stealth and all-out combat, even a little light parkour skills.
Yeah, parkour.
Furthermore, it's just really fun to find out how deviant some of these Chicago inhabitants are. Everybody has a dirty little secret and habits that you can stumble upon when you're hacking into various hubs and performing privacy invasions. Though you will wish that Chicago had more varied locations. The only time you get something different is when you go to Pawnee, which is just outside Chicago, a little city. So because of that, the game ends up feeling very similar to the rest. You might be annoyed with some of the odd physics and vehicles, and hell, in the world in general. There's some stupid invisible walls that you can't like get in between things. It just does a disservice to an otherwise amazingly detailed world here. When you actually look at it and you look at all the different things in the world, it's pretty amazing. But they go and fuck it up, you know, like, why can't I punch someone? And there's no melee combat. There's no way to just punch the hell out of some random dude on the side of the street.
Now look at what you made me do! Look at what you motherfuckers made me do! All because I wanted to play phone. Did you see? I hit the guy's nuts as I died, Joe. Did you see? Did you see? Yes. As I was falling, my mom came off.
I thought you were gonna rack him. You're like, whoa, that's horrible.
Some people deserve it when you read a bit on them and the shit that comes out of their mouth.
You're a useless tit. Do you think if I show the court the giant file I have on just how big of a useless tit you are, that they won't applaud me? Want me to fire you? You seem like you're begging for it. Are you crying? What's that fucking snorting sound? You're a disgusting, useless tit.
Damn, Carl Greenwood, you a fucking asshole, dude.
No, you can only perform contextual takedowns on bad guys, which is a real drag. It's a design decision that was stupid, okay? Putting restrictions on your frame roam elements for little purpose is dumb. Stop it.
Coming. Police brutality! Brutality! Police brutality!
And aside from the main mission campaigns themselves, you'll find that within Chicago there's a wealth of things to do, okay? There's a fully featured poker game where you can lose yourself in. There's chess with a full game and challenges that'll make you feel smart. There's a shell game where I swear at least one of the dudes always motherfucking cheats. Wish I could punch the fuck out of that guy.
There.
That's the wrong answer.
There's drinking games, there's standard racing, there's fixer contracts, there's a kind of pointless Space Invaders game, there's CTOS towers, which are basically like Assassin's Creed viewpoints with a hacking spin on it, criminal convoys, gang hideouts. Those two are probably among the best activities where you take out important targets that are being escorted or protected. And then, of course, there's the thematic stuff like crime prevention, where you'll need to tail someone and stay out of sight and then spring into action right before to stop the crime. And while these are really awesome and make you smile the first few times, they quickly become extremely repetitive. And unfortunately, that is the biggest issue throughout most of the game, especially with the side activities. Everything ends up feeling the damn same. Let me give you an example. At one point in the campaign, you run into a human sex trafficking operations. Aiden's like, fuck it, I'll deal with this later. It opens up an investigations series of missions where there's 11 of them, and you do 10 of these things. Despite being the only side mission that I really wanted to do, had incentive to follow through, after doing 10 of them that are exactly the same, with zero variation, you think that there's gonna be this awesome, cool payoff. A cutscene with that one bald-headed lady with the jewelry in her face, right? And saying, thank you for saving us, or just some in-game wrap-up of some kind, only to discover that it's fucking nothing. The final mission ends up a carbon copy, exactly like any other low-priority side mission, criminal convoy. It's exactly the same. Zero fucking effort.
If this mission is like every other fucking criminal convoy mission, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I worked hard to unlock this shit. What is your reward for after all of that? You know, at fucking 2 in the morning, what is your reward? Your reward is a fucking convoy mission that is exactly the same as any other fucking criminal convoy contract. You find your target, you stop. It's exactly a fucking criminal convoy mission.
Some of them feel far too much like MMO grinding. You want to know why? Because quantity over quality in terms of the extra stuff. It's a really mixed bag. Yeah, there's a ton of fucking shit to do in Chicago, but some of it just falls flat on its face. For example, digital trips. While the spider tank is fucking awesome and one of the best minigames in the game, so much fun.
Spider tank, the whatever spider tank does.
The rest of the 3 trips are underdeveloped and just fucking ridiculous. Some stink of trying to copy Saints Row zaniness, a goal that doesn't even seem achievable or really even necessary for this game. You'll play them once and never really want to play them again.
We're having fun, Joe. We're having fun. You not having fun?
I'm having tons of fun.
But what the game does well is multiple approaches to combat. It has some of the best open world combat I've played, no kidding. There are various ways you can complete missions. You could fucking go in guns a-blazing, you know, crafting. There's crafting in the game. Tons of explosives, just throwing them around. You could try stealthing it Solid Snake style with countless headshots. That's how I prefer to do it.
Oh yeah, you know what time it is. Oh shit, okay, hold on. OG, Bobby, Justin!
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, OG, Bobby, Justin!
Bullshit.
Yeah, oh yeah, you wanna go night? Huh? You wanna go night? You wanna go night?
And the game is insanely fun at that point, so as long as it's not a damn auto fail. But when the combat does break out, the cover system is superb for an open world game. Again, borrowing from recent games like Splinter Cell with snap to cover and cover to cover button presses that actually work. You can further disarm or reduce your enemy effectiveness prior by using the cameras. You ride the cameras and then explode people's grenades on their bodies.
Oh, I'm having fun here. Oh, what's that? You got grenades? You got grenades? Oh, shit. Oh, you better get rid of him, son. You get rid of him. Get rid of him. What are you doing? Oh, shit.
You'll find the game is mostly stealth focused, and you can even craft items to help you out, like blackouts, which can shut an entire section of the city down, plunging it into complete darkness. It is so cool. And all of these things combined with your standard gun arsenal that you know to make for really fun missions. And now, when you think about it, it's going to kind of suck not being able to craft these items or use your environments in these ways in future open world games I play. I'm going to want to do that again. And then when the eventual, inevitable cops get pissed off with you and chase you, there's some really fun cop chases here too. Cruisers, SUVs with SWAT vans, helicopters, armored up police officers. It's all really fun. That is until you learn they f that up too, okay? This has the most glaring design flaw I've ever seen in an open world game. A flaw so laughable that it's embarrassing.
Goodbye, police. Goodbye forever. You will never catch me, for I have found your only weakness. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Out on the open sea, there is no law. I'm in international waters. You can't touch me. You know, I'm getting away in a fucking taxi boat. Escape successful. And if I had a 5-star police rating, I could get away in a fucking taxi boat. Oh, that's hilarious.
But the other final thing that I should mention that the game offers and does well is the online modes. though I'm terrible at it. The online hacking is a cool spin on how players normally interact with each other. Your goal is to find another player, install a backdoor, and then attempt to blend in with your surroundings within his range as your hacking tries to complete, while staying hidden. It creates this really awesome, intense moment.
Back to my car. Do you think I could turn my car around in time? I don't think so. Oh, he's coming straight for this car. Oh shit, he's going across the street, guys. He's going the wrong way. He's going the wrong way. Oh shit.
There's also a free roam, but considering all the restrictions I mentioned, it's not fun. There's an iOS mobile app where one person can control the police in the city on an iPad while you drive in your game through various checkpoints. It's really cool. I mean, the multiplayer modes are refreshing, unlike most other open world games. They're well done. You can lose yourself playing for a bunch more hours, and because the game has a great progression system in both single player and multiplayer, you're always moving towards unlocking a new skill or item, so well done there. There is so much more that I'm sure I'm missing, but this review is already long enough. I got to get to E3. I have to somehow edit this thing together. Thank you guys for your understanding. Let's see. The soundtrack, the radio list sucks balls. Although the actual game score is actually awesome during missions. So keep that guy and fire the hipster who used his personal iTunes track list for the fucking radio stations. PC users will be annoyed as the game screams console port with many backwards design decisions. And there's no doubt in my mind that this game is poorly optimized. I could swear there's even a memory leak after my extended play sessions would just start chugging along. It run like shit, at least on my machine sometimes.
Man, this helicopter shit is unfair. Did I just crash? Seriously? I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do, which is just flip out! Fuck you, Ubisoft!
And for fuck's sake, get rid of Uplay already, Ubisoft! We couldn't even fucking play online for a few days because it was broken. Listen, okay, you fixed that, whatever. If you're gonna put the damn game on Steam, don't also force us to use your fucking Uplay. One or the other. I don't need two fucking services between myself and my game. God. Overall, I think the game is fun. It's got its fair share of flaws. It was overhyped and underdelivers, yes. But it's far from the terrible game that everybody's trying to convince you of, no matter what they say. There's genuine fun here with a serviceable story. I'd do the next game in a more interesting, varied city than Chicago, use a new protagonist, or allow us to create our own. Beef up the multiplayer, remove some of the annoying free roam restrictions, and voila! An improved Watch Dogs 2, mon ami, you French bastards. The final verdict for Watch Dogs is a 7 out of 10. It's a great solid start to a new IP, but ultimately it falls short of its original hype and promise. Thankfully, there's incredible value here for your money. It's worth picking up at some point, especially when the price drops. But seeing how well it did, breaking all the Ubisoft records and selling over 4 million copies in a short time span, we should be seeing more of Watch Dogs in a sequel. I'm certain of it. So I'm looking forward to the future of this new IP. Hopefully the next Watch Dogs can be what we were all mostly expecting with this one. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.